Here on week 5, day 3, we continue our journey through Job, reading chapters 33 through 36. And here we're introduced to a new, friend of Job's. This one is a young man by the name of Elihu. He is the personification of confident youth. And certainly for those of us who are not as young as we may have been once upon a time, sometimes we can look back and we can look on people who are younger than ourselves, and we can become frustrated because they are just so zealous at times in their beliefs. Now, it's frustrating because we have become old enough to recognize that, things are not usually as black and white as they once appeared even to us. But we also often are not very patient with them either, because we have learned that things aren't as black and white. And yet we need to show some compassion on those who still think that things can be simple. And the fact of the matter is that Elihu's statements and his comments about Job's situation really don't differ very much than those of his elders, those who have already accused Job of, you must be guilty of wickedness if you're suffering this kind of ruin. But then he adds on, and I think this is also somewhat human nature of youth, he adds on a disciplinary nature of suffering. We do suffer, we endure suffering because we're supposed to learn something from it, or it's, to punish us for some reason. And just like all of these, we see that there's a mixture of truth and falsehood in what he says. And so as you read today, consider what are the things in here, in these statements, that we believe to be true and that we believe to be false, or that maybe we once thought were true and have since learned are false in our reading of Job.